Good afternoon, Professor. In class, my name is Mario Reese, and for my informative speech, I decided to go over 3 facts that stood out the most to me about the United States Marine Corps. The Marine Corps is known for having the most elite fighting force in the world, who carry rich traditions and have helped defeat the enemies of America. The 3 facts and topics that I will discuss on this is why and where was the Marine Corps founded, the blood stripe that you see on the Marine Corps dress blue trousers, as well as the Marine Corps officer and NCO sword, as well as some famous Marines who have earned the title of United States Marine. When most people think of the Marines, they think of an elite fighting force, very well trained, and also have the best looking uniforms. But what most people don't know is that the Marine Corps was founded in a bar. Why was the Marine Corps founded? During the American Revolution, Congress passed a resolution to form 2 battalions of Marines. Then they were called the Continental Marines. They were established on November 10th, 1775, in Tun Tavern, a local bar in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Now, according to HistoryChannel.com, the tavern has burned down since then, no longer in existence. And through the many of years of construction and highways being put in, there is a historical marker where the bar used to be. After America gained its independence in 1783, the Continental Navy was demobilized and the Marine Corps was disbanded. But a little over 10 years later, with conflict rising in France, Congress established the U.S. Navy in May of 1798 and declaring its own department, and on July 11th, President John Adams permanently made the Marine Corps its own branch, but fell under the Department of the Navy. So although the Navy and the Marine Corps share a department, you can usually tell the difference between the Marine Corps uniform and the Navy, which brings me to my second part. When you see a Marine in his or her dress blues, they stand out. But did you know that there was a significant meaning to the red stripe that you may see on some of the Marine Corps trousers, especially in the dress blues? When a Marine is a commissioned officer or a non-commissioned officer, or NCO, which is an E4 or above, they earn the red stripe on their trouser known as the blood stripe. Now, the blood stripe signifies the men who fought and died in the Battle of Chipotle in the Mexican War in 1847. Now, according to the Marines.com website, they've changed the meaning, and it represents honors all fallen Marines in all wars. Now, the Mameluke sword. It is one of the oldest weapons that the U.S. Armed Forces still uses today. It is only carried by commissioned officers. They have the bars, lieutenant or higher, and with the military, they say they have the shiny stuff on their collars. It was given to Lieutenant Presley O'Bannon in 1805 by a Mameluke chieftain in South Africa. The reason why was for his great leadership of Marines who rid the shores of Tripoli of pirates and helped rescue the kidnapped crew of the USS Philadelphia. Fun fact is the shores of Tripoli is actually a line in the Marine Corps hymn. Now, there is a non-commissioned officer sword, NCO sword. Again, it's E4 and above in the Marine Corps, but it was adopted in 1859 and is only used for ceremonial purposes, such as the Marine Corps birthday. It could be used for funerals for Marines, and it could be used for weddings. The Marine Corps uniform carries a lot of pride and tradition when being worn. My last topic will play into that with some celebrities who have worn that uniform and have earned the title of U.S. Marine. The first one I'd like to go over is Drew Carey. Drew Carey is known for his show, The Drew Carey Show, being the host of The Price is Right, as well as Whose Line Is It Anyway? He served in the Marine Corps Reserve from 1980 to 1986, before he found his success as an actor. Now, one of my personal favorite actors and comedians is Rob Riggle. You might know him from 21 Jump Street. He's been in The Office, he's been on Modern Family, and several other movies and shows. He actually served 9 years on active duty. And according to the military.com website, he actually transitioned into the Marine Corps Reserve and retired in 2013. Now, if you're a fan of Star Wars, you may know Kylo Ren. Well, the actor Adam Driver actually served in the Marine Corps as well. He served from 2002 to 2004 before he was medically discharged. Now, one of my favorites that stood out the most to me is Bea Arthur. You might know her as Dorothy from the Golden Girls. Well, according to the National World War II Museum.org website, Bea Arthur helped pave the way for women to enlist in the military. She enlisted in the Marine Corps less than a week after the Marine Corps allowed women to enlist. She spent 1944 through 1945 stationed at Marine Corps Air Station in Cherry Point, North Carolina, where her job was to be a truck driver and a dispatcher. Bea Arthur discharged from the Marine Corps in 1945 after she earned the title of Staff Sergeant, which is an E6. In conclusion, I've shared 3 things that stand out the most to me and I found most interesting. The Marine Corps was founded in a bar. Nobody would have ever guessed that. The Marine Corps blood stripe and what it means of the fallen Marines who have come before us, as well as the swords that you see in commercials or in any other ceremonial purposes. And some famous Marines who kind of stood out that I would have never guessed have been in the Marines, let alone the military. So I hope you found this interesting, as much interesting as I did, and thank you.